Got some exciting, fun few days here in Steamboat. This weekend, kids and I went and got our Christmas tree down at Dunkley Pass. And we got some snow last week. We got some snow scheduled to come tonight, this being Tuesday night, December 14th. And we're looking to see more terrain open up here. Just wish that some more inventory would certainly open up. And we just aren't seeing that anytime soon. Hopefully, maybe after the new year. We'll see. Hi, this is John James with the James team at Remax Partners. And we are getting into the middle of the market, the $750,000 to $2 million price segment for Route County and for the real estate market here in Steamboat. And as I've been doing for the November updates, kind of doing this a little bit more upscript. I still have my notes to kind of give me a little heads up on where the numbers are. And I'll be kind of flying off the cuff with maybe some of the analysis. So bear with me as I'm kind of enjoying the little free-for-all. It does take a little longer, but that's okay. Let's start off with main indicators. And the first one's median sold price. And that one has gone to $1.15 million for this price segment. That's up 10% from just a little over $1,050,000 last year. And, that just has been steadily going up and up and up for a better part of 5 years now. And number of sales, that actually had a little slight bounce back from the 5 months of decline we've seen. They had 396 sales in this price segment. That's up from the 322, up by 23% from what we saw last year, but it's up from last month as well in October. And that's a bit of a change because we've been seeing declines in the number of sales for month to month to month for probably about 5 months now. And sales volume saw that uptick as well. They went to $472,717,320. That's up 28% from the close to $371 million we saw in November of 2020. So there are three indicators. This is pretty interesting seeing those sales up and the volume up. Would like to see more of that, but I think until we get some more inventory in there, I'm kind of on a wait and see approach at this point. Now we get to inventory, and days on market is just taking just a single week for it to go under contract, and that is down close to 80%, 79% from 33 days last year. So that is fast. It's really fast. It's dropping by a day, and these are median days on market, not average days on market. So there are certainly ones that are going over those 7 days, but plenty are getting unswept up less than 7 days. They're going pretty fast. And, this is reflected in the month supply. It's now down from 6 months last year, which is a stable market, where the buyers and sellers are probably equally leveraged, down to 1.6 months. That's a 73% drop in the month's supply of homes in this price range. And I'm still kind of befuddled that this number still keeps going down, but the demand is there and it's so high and there's just not enough supply. You can see that in the number of active listings that we have on a rolling basis for the month of November. That's down to 58. That's 54% off where it was last year, where it had 127 last year. And new listings, this is one of the things, this is kind of interesting. New listings are up from last year by 14%. So we went from 397 new listings in November of 2020 to 441. The year to year is good, but again, month to month trend is still concerning because the new listings from the previous month keep dropping and keep dropping. And so if we get past a certain point, that's going to be a little telling It's going to be really, really tight for inventory, and we'll see those prices reflect that over time. As far as sales to list price ratio, how much is it selling for compared to what it was listed for? That's right at 100%. And again, that's a median number. So there are certainly some that are going below. And so there's some that are negotiable. Some houses that are going for below list price. But being at 100%, there's a lot that are going above list price. And that's up about 2.2% from last year. As far as price per square foot, all it takes is just it going up a couple of bucks every month for that price per square foot, and it inches up, inches up, inches up. And the next thing you know, we're up 29% over last year, where it was like $408 last year. It's now $526 for a price per square foot. So again, with the demand being pretty high and the prices being high, people are getting a little bit less for their money than they would have last year. Still a pretty good deal when you consider the interest rates. Interest rates are still very, very low, and we hope to keep them low. But considering where the market is in inflation, the Fed usually tries to change things by hiking up the interest rates and stop that quantitative easing. So they won't buy nearly as many mortgage-backed securities, and the interest rate will go up. Let's wrap it up with the 2 P's: price reductions and pending listings. Price reductions are up 64% from last year. Last year there were only 5. Now there's 14. And these have been ranging in the double digits for the last few months. More price reductions we've been seeing. It's lower than last month. Last month was in the 20s, but that's still it's still kind of concerning to see that there's quite a few price reductions. It really kind of comes down to sellers, a certain number of sellers overpricing their properties, and it languishes. Those are the ones that are over that 7 days on market. And finally, pending listings. This is a little bright spot. That is up 16% from last year. 376 last year to now 437. And this is the only price segment that we've seen that has had a month-to-month increase in pending listings. So we can see probably an uptick in sales month-to-month from this current month from last month. So in December, I think we'll see more closed sales for December than we did for November. That about wraps it up for this price segment. We'll get into the luxury market next. As always, you can call me at 970-846-0797 or email me at johnjames@jamesteamsteamboat.com. Please feel free to leave a message in the video as well, a comment in the video. If it's interesting, I'll respond to it probably no matter what, unless it's some sort of spam. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and take care. We'll see you next time.